Hey guys, it's Katie with 6-Shooter Charlie, and today I got a brand new series. It's From Coffin to Cash. So this is where we're gonna open up Amazon Coffin boxes of Amazon returns and see what the value is in these boxes. Now, I have been getting these boxes for a while, and you know what? Some of them are just amazing. Some of them are kind of meh. So it's always fun to jump right into these boxes and see what is in here.
Lights on, camera, what's inside the stash? Mystery box from Amazon. Coffin Dash. Hey, it's Katie from 6-Shooter Charlie. Let's see what we got. Hidden treasures or maybe junk in the box. Slice the tape, take a peek. What could it be? Gold or goofy finds? Come discover with me. Coffin to cash, let the mystery unfold. From random surprises to treasures untold. Open the box, let the adventure begin. What's it worth today? Let's dive right in.
So here we go, guys. Very first box. Now, here is a tip I'm going to tell you. Everybody always thinks, let's get Amazon return boxes. It's going to be so great. There are some things to know about getting Amazon return boxes. Number one, there are so many people out there that love to scam Amazon. They will buy something, get it, break it, or take a piece out of it, or whatever, and then return it to Amazon to get a credit. Or they'll buy it, take it out of the box, and then return an empty box to Amazon to get their money back. I know Amazon's doing some things to combat that, but a lot of that ends up in Amazon return boxes. And then you need to be careful. Oh, we're already seeing good stuff at the very top. You got to be very careful too about who you get your Amazon return boxes from. And it's so hard to vet them out because what some do, and I'm just going to put this out there, not everybody, not all of them, but there are bad players out there, just like with every industry. Some of them will go through the boxes, take out all the good stuff, reseal them, and sell you the trash out of them. So you just got to be careful when you get these boxes. And also, I'm going to remind everybody, doing this is a gamble. If you do not and cannot afford the risk, do not buy them. Because, like I said, some boxes are great and you get great items out of them, some are not. So you are really taking a risk when you buy boxes, and they're mysteries. So just keep that in mind. Let's get into this box. Holy cow. I'm already seeing so many cool things on the top. So let's get right into the box. There's so many things in here. I don't even know where to start. The one thing about Amazon returns is that also they're going to come in all of these little plastic bags that you have to open every single one of them, and it's going to drive you crazy. So I'll try to do this as fast as I can. First item here is Samurai Ninja insoles. Those look pretty cool in a men's 5, 5.5, women's 7, 7.5. They are insoles. So I will take a look. All right, next. This is Korean A Skin. It's a GHQ based mask. Copper peptide. So there we go. We've got some beauty stuff in here. This is, it says, it is a toilet plunger with holder that's in here. So there's that. Also, here's another risk of getting Amazon return boxes. You are literally, and this is from my experience, you're gonna get 1,000 Apple Watch bands that are off-brand Apple Watch bands. You're gonna get 1,000 cell phone cases and iPad cases and stuff like that. And a lot of those times, they're not gonna come with their original packaging. So you're gonna have to guess and become a detective on what that goes to, like what phone does that go to. And there's not really a high market for cases, like used cases or cases outside of the packaging that don't have like some brand name attached. This is 18 gauge jewelry. So there's some jewelry in there. Those are earrings. So far, so good, guys. It looks like I have two. Oh, all right. Here's our first damaged item. Again, be very careful with these boxes because things happen and they return them back to Amazon. It looks like these are wooden snowflakes, but they're broken. So there's that. They'll go in the trash pile. Woo! Okay, guys, I have sold this item I don't know how many times. This is Proto Arc, the XKM01. It's a foldable, full-size keyboard and mouse. So you can take it with you, and it makes it like a really compact size. So you're not carrying around this giant keyboard around with you. That's a good item right there. All right, we got more beauty items, a double-sided 3-dimensional roller beauty instrument. We've got that right there. And, oh, we got a game. This is Whirly Derby, the all-action marble racing game. That looks like that could be really fun. And also, guys, with these items, before I resell them, I always make sure that if it is open and if it's not factory sealed, I open it up, I make sure all the pieces are there. If it's electronics, I make sure it works. Because like I said, things get returned and then you go to resell them and then you end up being the one holding the bag at the end of the day when it's missing pieces. This is 101 Geek and Gorgeous. It is the A-Game Retinol Serum. So like I said, there's a bunch of beauty items in these. I have actually sold a ton of beauty items that come in these boxes. And it can be very, very fruitful. It can literally pay for your box. Like one thing of beauty stuff, depending on what it is, could pay for the entire box. This looks like it is for jewelry making. Oh, oops. They are these they got all kinds of different little patterns on them and stuff. It says polymer clay jewelry making craft supply. That's interesting. It's always so fun to open these boxes because they're so random of what is in here. Because you think all the stuff that you buy on Amazon, it's literally so random. And then you open these boxes and you just never know what you're gonna get. So I think that's the fun in it, is the mystery of it all. All right, we've got more makeup. 2-in-1 long-lasting lip color. Looks like that. I'll have to look it up and see what it is, how much it is, and all of that. Also, you're gonna get a bunch of things like this, cables to phones. This is a premium audio cable, and then a pedometer. And then some of these items, guys, I may just skip right by giving you a value on them because they may not be worth a whole lot of money, and I would hate to, waste your time with putting up, $1, $2 items. This is, I don't know what these are. I think it looks like cheese, earrings, again, random. And if you are interested in any of these items, you can take a look at any of the platforms. I'm on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and whatnot. And then I also run random $2 starts, whatnot shows. And I try to run about 2 to 3 whatnot shows a week. And we have so much fun in those shows. Okay, so it's got like a phone jack to it and a USB-C. We'll have to figure out what that is. Let's see, soap and suds. Oh, look how cute that is. It's a little soap dispenser and it has this little grippy silicone around it, and it has hearts. That's really cute. All right, keeping it going. I have no clue what this thing is. Oh, it's a pin from, I believe, the Hunger Games. All right, we got another cord. That is some sort of USB. Oh, it's an optical, USB to optical cord. Not fun. But you know what? That's Amazon boxes. Sometimes you get really fun boxes with all kinds of cool random items in it, and then sometimes you get a lot of cords and phone chargers. And this is Medela. It's for breastfeeding. That looks brand new. I got a random white box. Because a lot of people don't know about Amazon returns is when you go to that UPS store and you drop off an Amazon return, 99% of the time they throw it in a huge Gaylord box and it goes straight to a liquidator. Amazon never sees that product back. They immediately just liquidate it. So it's unfortunate, but a lot of these things just find their way into, oh no, it's broken. Oh, this would have been really pretty. It's broken glass, so you always have to be careful. It's a really pretty clock and it is shattered. That sucks. So yeah, that is one thing a lot of people don't know is that when they return those items, it's not going back to Amazon or that third-party seller that sells through Amazon. They don't see the product back. It just goes to a liquidator and then gets palletized and put into boxes and then sold to people as Amazon return coffins. It's a cat or a dog carrier or a duck or a chicken. That's really nice. I love that. A lot of the animal items that I get that I can't, resell or I don't need, then I actually have a shelter here and I take all of that donations straight over to them. And because they really need it, they don't have a lot of funding. And that is such a good way to get items like this from ending up in a landfill somewhere because someone didn't want it, and get it to someone who desperately could use it. So that is a nice thing about getting these boxes is that I have a lot of ways that I, dispose of items, either between my online stores or my Whatnot live shows or donating items. It always is really nice to be able to do that. We got more beauty items. This is from Abi Ame. It is Summer Skin Hydrating Body Serum and Lotion. So we'll have to look that one up. That one looks factory sealed. Oh gosh, I just found something that is really, really good. This is the Medicube HR Booster Pro. I have sold, I don't know how many of these. I think for at least $75, $100. This is, oh, and it's all still factory in here. So this just paid for the box right here, this one item. And I will definitely post up this, the comp on this. This is insane. So doesn't matter what else is in this box, we just paid for it. Now that doesn't happen every time, just to put that out there. Just remember those, you're not gonna get one of those in every single box. And if your goal is to resell the items to make money, then you're really banking on having a very high priced item in there. This is also something that is broken. It's some sort of like steampunk looking item, but it's plastic and it is broken. All right. See how much fun this is? Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. These are little charms, and I think they're for Crocs. They're like little metal flowers. I think they're called gibbets, if I'm not mistaken. All right, this looks like, yep, it is a collapsible cane. That's pretty handy. This is some sort of light. Again, those little things like that probably are not worth anything to resell. Oh. This is Daru Gemini EM901X. It is a mouse. Oh, wait. And nope, it's down here. You gotta check both sides. Sometimes it'll look like it's factory sealed, but that they opened it from the bottom. Oh, that's really nice. It looks like it has little cherry blossoms. but it does look like there might be a little piece that's supposed to be right here. I will have to take a look through this box and make sure that all the parts are there. Oh, that's nice. Beatrol handheld garment steamer. So you can steam your clothes. That's actually really nice to have. Kind of handy, right? Ooh, iHome digital scale. Again, it has been opened. I will make sure that it is in there and it works. And sell it open box should it be worth it for me to post. This is some sort of batteries to something. That's weird that they were just in there loose like that. Maybe they go to something that's in here and it fell out. Because usually everything is in these bags. Or a box. This is a portable work light. So it's got LEDs and it looks like it's got a flexible cable that goes around it so you could attach it to something. What is this? Okay. We've got some sort of LED light that we'll have to look up. Oh, this. Okay, let's open this guy up. It looks like it has been opened. All right. Oh, look at that. Little kettle. I believe this is for espresso, if I'm correct. But look how cute that is. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to look this one up. Got a tin of some sort. This is from a company that's called Designed in Berlin, Nostalgic Art. Oh, it is a popcorn tin. And I'm guessing it is modeled around some sort of artwork that, older artwork. Oh, and to go with it, we have got a bunch of popcorn buckets. All right. Next, this is a smart body tape measure. So I'm guessing you can measure and it remembers. Sometimes these bags are so hard to get into because you're so afraid not to rip into the packaging. Play-Go. It is, the GM362. Looks like they are hearing aids in here. I think you have to be careful selling things like this on Amazon. Not Amazon, excuse me. On eBay or even Marketplace, because if they deem you need to have a prescription, they won't let you sell it. So I will have to take a look at that and see if that is going to be an issue. Oh my gosh, whatever this is, it's really heavy. Didn't cut it enough. Oh, it is a whole box of very super heavy duty casters with, it looks like, locks on them. Yeah. It's a whole box of these. I'm sure they're worth a lot. That's not something I really specialize in, but, I guess that also is another fun thing about doing like Amazon boxes or take-alls and like estates and stuff, is that you become kind of a little bit of an expert in everything, because you have to look up all these things and find out the information on them. This is some sort of cup container. Green lunch bento box. Let's see, it has this silicone with it. I'm sure it goes to something in here. Oh, how cool is that? That is really, okay, that is really nice. Heck, a lot of times I forget to even eat during the day. I don't know if I could handle doing a bento box and cutting everything up and putting it in there all cute. And all right, dog collar. Like, oh, and it has the spot where you could put a air tag. Like I said, a lot of these kinds of items will just find their way straight to our dog shelter. We've got pillow covers. So again, on these boxes, like I said, you'll see a lot of the same things. There'll be a lot of curtain rods. There'll be a lot of pillow covers. There'll be a lot of curtains. And it's usually because people buy them and then they get them and then they're like, well, that's not the color I thought, or the quality. And then they just immediately return them. A lot of times though, that's good because it will come in its original packaging, because they literally open it, put it right back in, take it and return it. So you'll know what it is, how big it is. Like if it's with like a sheet set, you'll know like what size sheets that goes to, or what size bed that goes to, instead of having to measure. Because not all companies put on what size things are onto their sheets. So I've had to measure quite a few. This is a ring. I'm pulling it out so I can show it to you. It says the size 8 and protect your energy. Yep, S925. So I'm gonna show this to you because I got duped by this a long time ago. So that is the ring right there. On the inside, it says S925. 925 usually means sterling, but 925S is usually done overseas, and it's to trick you to think it's sterling. It's not. And they sell for like nothing. That is one thing you do need to watch out for, things that are marked like that. Also too, sometimes in the Amazon boxes, like I said, they're all a risk. Sometimes you will get a lot of, let's say, Temu quality items, where it's just a bunch of like little plastic junk. And that's gonna happen. That kind of stuff, those sellers do sell on Amazon. It does get returned, and then you end up with it. Just like this, little plastic pieces of nothing, which is so sad because someone made it, and it, you know, we put it out into the universe, and now that we've made it, we need to do something with it, and it's just trash. Just like this, I guarantee you this came, the little like pearl looking necklace, I'm sure that originally came from Temu, and it's literally worthless. There are some people that will buy them in lots, like a costume jewelry lot, but yeah, it's really sad that there's so much waste out there that gets made. Just like this, everything's got to be in a plastic bag so they can put their sticker on it. Does it really have to go in a plastic bag? Ooh, that stopped me from talking. Ah, look at this. It is natural. So Rosa Levanto, natural marble. It's for like a desk. Like it could be just like a trinket tray or a catch-all. Look how pretty that is. So that, oh my gosh, look at this. This is where the dumb stuff comes in. Choking hazard is a marble. No, it's not. I mean, it is marble, but it is not a marble. Oh my gosh, that stuff kills me. It kills me, it kills me. Oh man, okay. This right here, this is another thing. This is the Air Scent waterless oil diffuser. This thing is so cool, and they can resell for a lot of money as long as everything is still in here. I will have to take this out, make sure everything is still in here. I have gotten these before where the power cord was missing, and they use some special power cord piece that plugs in. It's not like a universal size, and I was unable to find one for that other one that I had that was missing the cord. So that stinks. It is a hose. It's one of those expanding hoses. Nice. Nice little item right there. Put this down here. All right, more beauty items. This is, sorry about the glare. There we go. California Naturals. It's the Classic Clean Conditioner and Shampoo. So I'll have to look these up and see how much these are. It is a silicone mat, and it has a little paw print down here, so I'm sure it's for like a cat litter box, or I'm sure you could put, like, you know, your dog's food and water on top of it. If you have a messy water drinker like I do, where you're always trying to find something to put down on the floor so that the water doesn't go everywhere. This one is heavy too. Let's break into it. Oh, these are drying mats. Or it's all connected together. So it's a drying mat. It is Dori drying mat. So you put items down here that you have washed, and it does dry, and it doesn't get all yucky and moldy. These were a hot item for a little bit. Everyone had to have one. So it looks like some of them are now being returned. I don't know exactly why, because I think it's a great idea. Our first piece of artwork. It's a horse on a chaise lounge. That is fancy. That is super fancy. And I guess you can buy, you can buy anything on Amazon, so think about it. You can buy anything on Amazon, it could be returned to Amazon. Infrared illuminator for VR. Even if you turn the lights off, you can still play without disturbing others. So it is for VR. I'll have to look it up and see what that is. I don't have any of those cool, awesome items, so I do not know how to use any of them. All right, also, you'll get a lot of these phone, car, mounts. There is, because, you know, everybody will buy, you know, you buy one and you're like, I don't know how this is gonna fit into my life. But then you start using it, and then you're like, wait, I don't like this. So, oh, we've got another one, and this one is a larger one of that kettle. Oh, this one's a pretty color too. That's pretty. That's the kind of things that you can put out on your counter and just leave them there because they look cute. I will have to look that guy up too. All right, we are getting down to the bottom of this box. Sometimes the most expensive thing in the box though is the smallest, this is Misha. It's the Perfect Color BB Cream. I don't think this one sells for a whole lot, but I'll have to look it up. This says it is a bamboo plant stand from Gittin Bro. I will have to look this one up. It does sound that there's some pieces in there, so I might have to make sure that it's actually all in here. I hate when you pick something up and you automatically can hear that there's something in there. We've got gloves. It's always nice to have disposable gloves. All right, this is a dog leash, 15-foot dog leash, just your regular flat nylon leash. We have our first wig. That is another thing I see in returns a lot is wigs. And a lot of times they're not worn. They're just somebody who got it, and when they got it, they realized either they didn't like the quality, they didn't like the color. This looks like it's to a costume. So this is not a good quality wig. Some of those wigs can be worth a lot of money because they're made with like real human hair. And I mean, this one has a fake pearl, like I think it was like a grandma costume. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. Not worth anything. And looks like we have an Apple charger and some instructions for something. So guys, what do you think? That is what we got in an Amazon returns box. Was it worth our money? Was it not? Depending on what you need, depending on personal use stuff, or if you're looking to resell, or a little of both, depending on who you get it from, these things can actually be really profitable. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and go down and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, hey, just scroll ahead. YouTube has so much other things for you to watch, but it helps me so much when you interact with my videos. So like, put a comment down of maybe some of the best things you found in a return box, or maybe some tips and tricks that you have. And then make sure you do subscribe to my YouTube. I am trying so hard to get up to the followers I need so I can finally be monetized on YouTube. So guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.